To the organisers' credit, the rally went on. 4 stages were rapidly cancelled, others severely modified. But nothing was hampering the progress of Mikael Sundström. The speed may look a little ponderous, but remember, unlike Sweden, there are no studded tyres allowed here. By the end of the 12th stage, Sundström had a lead of almost 2 minutes over second-placed Hannu Mikkola. Mikkola, like everyone else, had an unhappy night, and for most of it was giving second best to Llewellyn in the Metro. Now in the dawn, he'd moved up to second and was starting to match the pace of Sundström. But with the Peugeot in control, the contest between Mikkola and Llewellyn for second was still very keen. Llewellyn, who likes to attack, having tiptoed his way through a night of quite appalling conditions.
During the night they were terrible, especially when it started snowing heavily. The reflections off the lights on the snow, and you could literally see 5 yards in front of you. And we have been visiting the scenery once or twice.
Llewellyn third, but only 20 seconds behind second place Mikkola. In fourth, Jimmy McRae getting to grips with the Metro after a poor start. The Group A contest, Pentti Riikola in the Astra GTE. Andrew Wood had initially led Group A, but went off in Giesborough and lost 10 minutes, and Riikola would inherit the Group A lead. Russell Brooks maintaining the pride of the two-wheel drive contestants with fourth place. John Haugland in the Skoda was producing another fine drive up to 6th position, but hanging over him a 10-minute road penalty for booking into a time control early. Mark Lovell had to reverse out of one stage after spinning the RS200, but he's recovering, getting quicker and up to 5th. At this point, Lightwater Valley, 8 stages had been cancelled and the rally was running approximately 90 minutes late. But Sundström in the Peugeot was still 2 minutes ahead of the field, the Finn apparently heading for his first big win. That's how it seemed, but just around the corner, disaster.
Michael, all a bit of a mess. What exactly happened?
Oh, we began to spin there with the car, and I tried to straight up it, and we hit the tree. That's all, and that's the end.
Bad luck, because you were looking so much in command, weren't you?
Yeah, it was 2 minutes in front of Mikkola, so. But things like that can happen even then.
What was the problem? Do you feel that at this stage a little bit faster after all the caution in the forest?
The thing was that the rear wheel came down on the field a little bit, and the car began to spin. It was very slippery in this corner, and
great disappointment.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
So for poor Mikael Sundström, once again a momentary loss of concentration, and a good result had gone. But he'd certainly proved his pace and potential for the rest of the season. But one man was showing that in these conditions, there's no substitute for experience. Hannu Mikkola was the new rally leader, but only 14 seconds ahead of Llewellyn in the Metro. And the aggressive Welshman looked poised to attack.
When is the best place to attack in these kind of conditions?
It's quite difficult because we're running first car on the road since about halfway through the night, and of course the snow is about 6 or 8 inches deep, so we're acting a bit of a snow plough, and I think the others have got a slight advantage over us as far as that goes. But with the snow you can sort of lean it into the banks now and again when you're coming down a hill you're in a bit of trouble, you just got to lean into the snowbank to help you slow down. But it's quite exciting driving, I must admit.
But here at the stage at Croft, what's the approach here?
Well, I think it's the big attack now, I think. You know, Hannu Mikla, come on, blame me, if you could beat him. Hey?
The master in his sights then, but Croft was a spectator stage, and Hannu Mikla was determined to put on a real show.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Master Car Control.
Mikla had won this event in 1980, 82 and 84 and was demonstrating why he was favourite in 86. But David Llewellyn was certainly producing that promised attack. Here at Croft, he matched Mikla's time, the lead remaining at 14 seconds.
You'll notice the way this small metro is able to accelerate between the corners.
Equally fast and equally spectacular, Jimmy McRae, now in third place.
Four-wheel-drive car goes sideways. Once again, the significant thing is the very narrow barrier.
And Russell Brooks, fighting all the disadvantages of his two-wheel drive to lie fourth.
Of course, these cars are still more fun to watch, so...
For John Haugland in the Skoda, the threat of a 10-minute road penalty has been removed, and he's lying fifth. Another great performance from the small car, but soon he'd retire with a rare blown engine. Mark Lovell was getting faster all the time in the RS200. 4 seconds off the pace at Croft, Haugland's demise would move him into fifth.
Well, as you can see, after Croft, further heavy snow has paralysed the rally even further. All plans for Sunday stages have been abandoned. Instead, the crews have come here to Dalby Forest to contest a series of stages which will decide the winner. They're calling it the Grand Prix of Yorkshire. In fact, it's a bit more like a World Cup downhill, but in a few minutes' time, the leaders, Hannu Mikla and David Llewellyn, will be disappearing into the darkness of Dalby to decide the winner of the National Breakdown Rally.
Mikla off the line, no doubt sensing the pressure of the charging Llewellyn. The 26-year-old just 2 stages away from his first international rally win. But the man in the way was his own great hero, Hannu Mikla. Llewellyn's response was electrifying. On the first Dalby stage, he was 26 seconds faster. Llewellyn led Mikla by 10 seconds. On the second, however, experience had the edge on enthusiasm. The Metro slipped into a ditch, Llewellyn lost 20 seconds, and the scene back at the finish in Bradford was a very familiar one indeed. Hannu Mikla and Arnie Hertz win the opening round of the 1986 British Open Championship. But just 16 seconds, the margin of victory, the closest finish for years. With Llewellyn and McRae second and third in their MG Metro 6R4s, Britain clearly has cars and drivers to challenge the best. Round 2 is the Circuit of Ireland.